In this season, I am taking back my yeses, okay? And it's gonna be no. It's gonna be no this time. It's gonna be no tomorrow, today, and possibly next week. Hey family, what's going on? It's your girl Tatiana Moss and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I talk about sexual wellness, fashion, lifestyle, career, entrepreneurship advice. So if any of those things are interested to you, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so you can become a part of the family too. And for all my returning viewers, hey family, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming back and clicking on another video from your girl. Alright y'all, today we are back at it again with another social work series. And as y'all see by the title of this video, we are talking about the power of saying no. A phrase so very simple, but yet something that holds so much might and power over us all. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts and all that good stuff on this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and let's get started. Okay, so first off, I would just kind of like to talk about a little bit about, you know, my testimony with this or whatnot. Saying no is not easy. It's not easy career-wise, it's not easy personal-wise, and it's for sure not easy sometimes relationship-wise. It's something that you have got to get comfortable with doing as you go on and different life lessons happen to you and all that stuff. But the power in saying no is so important, because not only are you protecting yourself, but you are protecting your mental, your physical, and all of the things that you feel like whatever it is that out of this exchange that somebody's trying to ask you for, you are not at that place to give it to them. So you have to be able to be comfortable with saying no. I learned this recently in therapy or whatnot, but that I'm kind of like a people pleaser. And for me, it was kind of hard for me to kind of digest that, because I was just like, when I hear people pleaser, I'm thinking about somebody that does whatever that somebody wants them to do, or you're kind of pretty much just like, you do whatever to get somebody to like you. And I'm for sure, I would not say I'm a follower, but I can definitely see in a sense where she was coming from with the people pleasing thing, because I'm a people pleaser as in like, I don't like to tell people no. If somebody asks me to do something, I will run myself in the ground to do it, to make sure that they're straight when that comes to clients, family, friends, relationships, all of that. Just being a yes man, pretty much. Like, whatever I don't want to do, I'm just gonna go along with it, just so I don't ruffle feathers and things don't get out of whack, if you must say. So being a people pleaser is not good. It's okay to do stuff for people, but everything, you gotta have a boundary, you gotta have a limit to it, because if not, too much of something is always a good thing. Okay, if I was able to go in the store right now and steal everything out of there for free, you think I'm not gonna keep going back to the store and stealing? Absolutely. So it's the same thing with your life. The more you continue to allow people to take from you, or you never say no to them, then they're going to keep coming to you, because they're going to know, oh, well, let me hit up Tatiana, because I know if I need some money, I need a ride, I need etc, 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 she's going to do it. She's not going to tell me no. And that's when you have to put your foot down and be like, skirt. Okay, I'm not Uber, I'm not the bank, you're not going to run me dry or whatnot in this season. So we just got to really do better, and I'm talking to myself too, y'all, so don't feel bad if this is something that you resonate with, but you got to do better with saying no. You have got to do better with saying no, and I have learned the hard way what happens when you don't take this seriously or whatnot. So we're gonna get into that in just a moment, as far as like just breaking down a couple different things I think you guys can use to help you to feel more comfortable with being able to say no in all aspects of your life or whatnot. But I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit, because I feel like it's important to kind of give you guys a visual idea of what it's like struggling with being able to say no. All right, so first thing first we're going to talk about is boundaries. Like I just said, now I did a whole video discussing boundaries and how you can set boundaries with clients in the field and all that sort. If that's something that you're interested in, it'll be listed down below, girl. But anyways, so as far as boundaries is something that is a barrier almost that is put between you and another person to protect yourself from being used, from feeling like you're being drained, anything that you feel like that you don't want to do and it's gonna take away from you and the essence of what you need to get done. that's where that boundary needs to come into play. So for an example, with a client, if you're in a situation where a client may be, you know, telling you their story and they're telling you they've been homeless and blah, 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 this and the third, the human part of you would want to just be like, okay, let me give this person money. But at the same time, you got to keep it professional. And also, you got to be able to differentiate if this is, you know, some truthful information or not. Because even if you do give this person money, it might come back to bite you in the butt later. Because say you give this client or whatever some money, and now every time they're in a rut or in an issue, they're running to you because they feel like that they can always get this thing from you. So that's why you have to be okay with saying no and providing resources in that moment. So no, I'm not able to give you money at this time, but I do know this program that gives money or whatever the case may be whenever you are in a distressful situation. If you can't pay your rent, if you can't pay your water bill, your light bill, I can get you assisted with that, so that can take a burden off of you as far as finding some financial breakthrough or lessen your financial issues at the moment by getting you with this program. So something of that sort or whatever. That would be a way you can set a boundary, and also saying no, but you're saying it in a way that's professional or whatever. So in your personal life or whatnot, saying no may look like this or whatnot. Hey girl, you trying to go out tonight? You know, I'm gonna be very honest, girl. I'm just tired. The week wore me out. Like, I'm not in the mood today. Like, I'm gonna have to get you next time, girl. Well, come on, like, let's go. Let's get a drink. You said you had a long week. Let's da-da-da-da. Then you proceed to tell this person no again. And they still trying to get you to go. At this point, this is where you really have to kick in your skills of learning how to say no. Because this is me, okay? I'm talking to myself. And I'm proud of myself because I did this recently. You know, I had a friend ask me to go out. And I thought about it and I was just really like, you know what? I don't feel like going out tonight. I'm going to catch you on the next go around. And at first, when I would tell people no when it came to certain stuff, I felt so guilty. I promise y'all, y'all going to feel so guilty. And I still feel guilty sometimes now. But I'm learning to let go of that guilt because there is no shame. And there's no guilt when you're doing something that you need to do for yourself. You shouldn't feel that way. But we often do, because when you come from that people pleaser mindset and when you're always wanting to serve others, you feel like that you are almost letting somebody else down by telling them no. But I promise you, it's not in the way that you're probably thinking it is. You have got to put yourself first. When you say no, you are showing people that you love yourself, that you respect yourself, and you're not just going to take anything when it comes to just going along with things for the flow of it or whatever. So like I said, for me, I had to just continue to just practice it and really figure out what are some things that I do not want to do and what I do want to do. And the more you continue to just tell people no when you don't want to do things, the more better and more easier it's going to become for you. It's never easy to tell somebody no. I'm gonna be very honest with you, especially when it's somebody you care about. Even your parents. Like, if you're tired and, you know, say for instance, like your parents hitting you up, can you go do this and do that? I'm sorry, mama, but today I am tired. Like, I work a 9 to 5. I'm at work just like how you work. So, you know, maybe I can get it another day, but today I can't do it. You know, and it's not a way, it's a way you can say it where you're still showing respect, but you're also showing that person like, okay, like, no means no. Okay, and you shouldn't feel bad and you shouldn't feel guilty about that. My next thing I would like to tie this into, as far as like the boundaries things, is self-care. When you say no, you are showing people, like I said, that you care about yourself. So you might be replacing you going out or whatever, that example I just told you guys. Instead of me going out, now I might stay inside and read a book. For me, that's self-care. That's decompressing instead of going out and being around a bunch of people, possibly getting into some mess or whatnot. Some don't need to be. So taking that moment to just be like, if you know that you have a lot of stuff going on or whatnot, you have got to say no in those moments. Times where you know you specifically cut off or put off for you to practice that self-care, get your massage or whatever it is that you like to do. Being able to, when that time comes about and somebody's like, hey, can you come with me such and such? You know what, girl? Not right now. I'm doing something, but maybe later if I'm still free, I will hit you back up. You know, it sounds easy, but I'm telling you, it's not as easy as it sounds, okay? But I'm just gonna have to be the bearer of bad news. Like, in this part of my life and in this season, I am taking back my yeses, okay? And it's gonna be no. It's gonna be no this time. It's gonna be no tomorrow, today, and possibly next week. If I don't feel like doing it at this point, I'm learning to say no. And I'm taking that guilt and I'm taking that shame off of myself, because I'm not gonna continue to make myself feel bad for doing what's best for me. And I'm not saying this as in like, this has to be so drastic, because you could just be saying no, like I said, to somebody just asking you to go get something to eat. Maybe you don't feel like, or maybe you ain't got the money. You might not have the money to go and get Ruth Chris today. So, hey girl, thank you for inviting me out, but actually, that's not in the budget today. You know, I might have to catch you next time. It's just giving one of those situations. So like I said, it's something very simple, but there's so much power in saying no. And I want you guys to feel empowered, and I want you to take that shame and guilt off of yourself from the indication that you're doing something wrong by telling somebody no or whatnot. Because for many years I felt the same way, and I'm just now learning at my age that it's okay to say no, and it's okay to not feel bad about it. Like, you can do these things and you can tell somebody no and still be able to have a healthy relationship with them. A client, you can tell them no too if a client tries to ask you to do something inappropriate or out of question, as far as like a favor for them or whatever. No. Money, asking you for money. No, I can't do that. Asking you, can you go and do something for them outside of your work hours? No, I cannot do that. Saying no shows people that you love yourself enough to put yourself first, and you're not going to bend over backwards for nobody when it comes to you. This year, I'm not playing about me no more, okay? I'm just not, because at the end of the day, people have no problem telling you no. How many times have you been told no? I want you to count it up real quick. I want everybody just take a second to just count. How many times has somebody told you no? A relationship, and you ask for something, no. Your mama, when you ask for something, no. People have no problem with saying no. So why should you feel bad about saying no? You shouldn't, right? So that's why, like I said, it's something that should just be normalized. You should feel better and empowered, and just being able to take that back and be like, that's not what I'm doing today. I hate to say it, but that's not what I'm doing today. Alright, y'all, I hope this video wasn't like too all over the place, mixed around, whatever the case may be. But I really just wanted to get this message out here, because again, like I said, it's just been weighing on my heart or whatnot. And this has been a season where I just been going through a lot of changes. Like, this year has just been, and I feel like it's just getting started. Just a lot of things that I've just been dealing with transitional wise, and so I always want to just try to give back when I can. Whenever I learn something new, get new knowledge, figure things out about myself and the things around me, I want to be able to share with other people too, to help you guys to better your experience wherever it's in the field or personal life, whatever the case may be. We can all use a little bit of new knowledge, right? So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like before you leave out. Like, it helps, y'all. It helps so much more than you think. If you made it all the way to the end of the video and you still ain't subscribed to the family yet, what are you waiting on? Click on that red subscribe button down below. And before leaving out, I would like you guys to answer this question real quick for you, girl. And the question is going to be, if you could go back and change one decision that you made, what would it be? And this is a way of you to be able to see, in a sense, because I try not to be a regretful kind of person, because of course everything happens for a reason. But sometimes, like, let's be realistic here, there's some things we wish we could go back and change, or if we didn't have to go that route, we would have said no instead of yes. So just take a few moments to think about a situation where you wish that you would have done something differently or whatever, and you know, let's chat it up in the comment section below. But anyways, until next time, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this social work series, The Power of Saying No. Be sure to comment down below some different topics and things that you guys want me to discuss, because it doesn't just have to be social work related things. I put social work series because, of course, you know, I'm a social worker, and you know, we're here to help solve people's problems and whatnot. But I like to have the topics diverse from something that can be used in the field, and also in just your personal and real life, so anybody can be able to relate and get to the message. So if you guys want me to talk about anything else relating to this, please be sure to comment that down below as well. But anyways, let me get off this video, because y'all know how I like to chatter. Okay? But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and you already know I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.